So them making up that like having a hell thing is just so like,
What do you think about that?
what you mean having a hell?
Yeah.
It's just a made up place. Like, if you ask me, not to be disrespectful to anybody's religion or anything, but it's like I compare it to like Santa Claus and like the boogeyman. It's just like it's just a made up. It's just made up to like mind control at the end of the day.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special guest joining me. Meet a friend of mine, and we're gonna talk about what would you call yourself? Atheist, or you don't classify yourself? You just don't believe in a higher power?
Yeah, I'm classifying myself.
Okay. Well, okay. Let's get into it. So, can you just tell me a little bit about yourself growing up and, like your household, your mom, your parents, their religious activities, and, what brought you here?
So growing up, I mean, I guess you could say I grew up in a religious household. I mean, my grandma was more so like I go to church for her, like she'll make me go to church. But even then, I never really understood like church. I just knew I had to go like every Sunday.
Yeah.
But as far as like my mother, like she wasn't really too big on like church and all that. So anytime I go to church, it'd be like Sundays when I went to my grandma's house.
Okay. Okay. Were you ever like into it? Or you just went there just because you had to go and it was like, okay, like you was one of those people who would go to sleep?
Nah, I definitely couldn't go to sleep, but yeah, it was more so just I had to go because Sunday at grandma's house, you already know we going to church, so just had to get ready for it. I just sat through
Okay. Did the what kind of church did you attend? You would say like
it.
Baptist, yeah, Baptist.
Yeah.
That's common.
Yeah.
Baptist.
Yeah.
Did it intrigue you in any way? As far as like the choir or like the songs that they sung?
I mean, I guess so. Yeah, like it was cool, but like I was young, so I didn't really want to really try to sit through all that for real. But I mean, the music good. Gospel is a good music.
When did you come to terms that you don't believe there's a higher power, and why? What led you to this journey, or the journey that you're on? What led you to having this firm belief?
I don't really know the specific age or nothing, but I know like at one point in time it was like when I came to like understanding religion and like God and this and that, I started to look more into it and kind of like understood like faith and all that. It's kind of just like what somebody had within itself. It was used to give an individual like a sense of like hope and like something to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
But when I really first started, like, nah, I ain't really. Probably like I say like when my grandmother died, like around that time, I probably was like in like I think I was in like second grade or something like that. Cause people say like when you die, you go to a better place and God called on. I forgot the saying like God called on His best people to come home.
The strongest,
yeah,
or
but then
yeah.
It got to the point where it was just like, if that's true, then how come? You know how they say it's good and evil, then how come the evil still like here and then God take the good? So it's just like it was always that question, and then I just came to understanding that like once you die, you're just gonna die. Like it's no it's no like it's nothing about who's picked to die. Like if it's your time, it's your time. So it's just like people just use religion and God to get them a sense of like it's gonna be okay. They went to a better place, but and like we don't even know what a better place is or if there is a better place. I just feel like it was just all made up for people to like give people a sense of like
a sense of hope, security,
right.
in some way.
Because for real, that's all faith is. For real, like faith is just like
walk by faith, not by sight.
Right.
And like you said, I feel you when you say it like it's in you. I feel like everything is in us.
Right. It's all like it's your belief. That's what faith is. You putting your belief into something else. Me, I put my faith in like the facts and what I can actually see and what I've actually been through.
And I don't blame you for that. That's literally, I don't blame you. That's literally real. And I can see it from your point of view too. Do you believe in science, per se?
Yeah. I mean, what you mean as far as like
like the laws of gravity. You know how they use science to basically explain us as humans.
You talking about like?
Does it like? Do you believe
apes into humans and all that?
Like, no, I'm talking about like a push and pull type of thing, like force, like energy cannot be created nor destroyed. That type of.
Definitely. Yeah, I believe in science. I mean, because science is basically like, I would say science is more realistic than
an explanation for.
Right. Because science, you actually going to have to prove your theory and your hypothesis, or it's just not a fact.
But do you know, scientists have went so far to the point where they try to prove some things, but they can't prove it to the point where they get spent back around. They're taken back to the same thing. And I say for that's because that is the works of the higher power. You only gonna get what you're gonna get to a certain extent because we're not meant to know everything.
But who's to say we're not meant to know everything?
We're not.
But who's to say that though? It's like knowledge goes as far as you take it. So like,
I think it's deeper than knowledge. It's very much deeper than knowledge. Like when you think about it, it gets really deep, so deep to the point where a lot of people can't explain a lot of things that happen.
Right.
Honestly.
Right.
So why wouldn't you think is deeper than just us being like regular humans walking on earth? Like I feel like there has to be a higher power. With everything that goes on in the world, like I feel like there has to be. It's some type of order. It's always order. You can agree to that. It's always order, whether you want to believe it or not. It's always a order in which things go. If you get where I'm going with that.
Nah, elaborate more.
Like. Okay. Brain fart. What I'm trying to say is, like, there's an order for everything that we go through in life and do in life. Okay. Like, I went so deep that I lost my thought.
Cause like, if we talking on the same order, I'm thinking of like, if we saying it's order, then like, how can like, if somebody wanted to, they can go take somebody else's life right now. Like, how is that order? That's basically somebody taking something into their own hands. So, where would the order be in that? Or even with like
karma.
But see, karma and religion is two different things. Karma and religion is two different things. Like I definitely, I'm a firm believer in karma. Like you get what you put in, and where reaction comes.
You say it's two things. I look at it as the same. That's funny that you said that. I look at it as well. I really don't get into religion so much. You know that. You know, we had that talk. Like I don't really get into it, but I feel like on a spiritual level, like karma is everything.
Okay.
It's intertwined with. I don't care if you're a Baptist, a Muslim, like anything. Like it's karma is there.
Right.
No matter your belief.
Right.
It's there. So at the end of the day, I don't even think it's a thing to say like, karma doesn't go with religion, because I feel like it does.
Man.
And I feel like the higher power doesn't like ugly. So even though I get what you're saying, but I look at it as like you said, how can a person just go up and kill somebody? I mean,
right. And then if you want to keep elaborating on that, like when you said you could just like, if you say God don't like ugly, then how can I can go kill somebody and then nothing can happen to me?
Like I said, that's not true. It may not happen immediately, but stuff happens. For sure. And a lot of people can vouch for that. Stuff happens. Stuff can trickle down in people's family. Stuff happens.
You're right.
So you can't even say it don't. I mean, like I said, it may not happen immediately, but stuff happens. Whether it's to you, your family member, anybody.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. Trust me. In ways you wouldn't even think about.
Right. And that's why I'm a firm believer in karma and not so religious. So yeah, because at one point in time they used the Bible as structure.
Yeah.
And that's still what the Bible is right now.
Yep, structure.
Like
yeah.
Like people who's like real believers of religion and they realize study the Bible like like my grandma was one of the people like she realized went by the book. So it's like, and that can play a thing in like brainwashing as well, mind control.
Yeah.
Because
what would you call it? Like propaganda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah. Definitely. I feel you on that one. That's facts. Major facts. Proven facts. That's facts. For sure. So with that being said, how are you finding balance within the universe?
What you mean by that?
So balance as far as like with everything going on, so chaotic, how are you just finding balance? Like what brings you to peace? Like it's always something that brings us to peace in knowing like we're here, we're living through this, we have people dying around us every day, like or we have wins, we have losses, like just life in general. It can, how it get rough. It gets good, it gets rough. But most of the time, we just have, a lot of people have unexplained feelings about just their journey and what they're going through. Like, how are you finding a balance with it? Like I said, some people go to religion, some people on a spiritual tip, like me. But, like, I believe in a higher power. I don't have a religion, but I believe in a higher power. And just believing that and just like knowing certain things is just like, I find balance within that.
I mean, I feel like if you stay true to yourself, if you a genuine ass person, good gonna come to you. Like, it's a part of life to have ups and downs, wins and losses, like that's gonna come. But I feel like if you stay true to yourself and genuine and a real ass person, like good gonna come to you. Like me, like I'm a genuine ass motherfucker. You know that. Everybody around me know that. So it's like even in my past, like I would say I did bad shit, fucked up shit. Whether it be like anything you would think of. But it's like, you deal with your karma, and sometimes, like, some shit happened to me, I'd be like, dang, like, I'm still paying karma. Like, I always catch myself saying that, like, I'm still paying karma for something I did. Like, that's how I think of it, like, I'm paying karma back for some shit I did, and I can't even, I just think of it like that, and I just keep it going, keep moving. Cause like, you keep dwelling on like, or even if you worried about like, oh, like, and then it's also a mind thing. So like, if you think something bad will happen, 9 times out of 10, it might happen. Cause that's your energy. Like, you get what you put in.
So you saying like a manifestation thing?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Energy is everything. Like,
yeah.
You can sense somebody's bad energy.
Yeah.
You know when your energy ain't right.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. So I'm big on that.
Big on energy. I look at you as more so like on the spiritual tip now. Even though we already had our talks, but I definitely, we done been there, done that, done argued each other down on some stuff. But I definitely feel that wholeheartedly, because that's how I am. I definitely feel that and I understand. And you making some good points. So, have you ever been through something, like a situation happened where as though like it was an eye-opening experience for you?
As far as like what?
As far as like,
you talking religion or just like eye-opening in general?
Eye-opening in general, as far as like it made you think about religion, or it just made you stand more firmer on what you believe in.
I mean, yeah, I've definitely been in a lot of situations, but I wouldn't say I thought about religion. I thought about like, if I didn't put myself in this position, I wouldn't be here. That's how I think of it. I don't look so far, look into it as like, God wanted me to go through this, and it was trials and tribulations God put me through. Like, we all got trials and tribulations, but I don't see it as though, like some people say, God put me through this to make me strong. I see it as more so like, I went through this to make me strong. Cause like we said before, you can't really control like what goes on around you. So like, you can just so happen that like you can be a genuine motherfucker and good energy, and you just end up in a bad situation. But that's just your own trial and tribulation that you went through, that you got moved through on your own. So like, I've been through a lot of eye-openers, but it just so more me self-reflecting on what I could have did, and not more so of like a religion thing or like God put me through this. It's more so of like me like reflecting on like what I could have done different, and then this would have happened different.
Okay. Feel that. So far as life and death, like when it's all said and done, what is your thoughts on?
You live, you die, you die. And nobody really know. If you die, where you gonna go?
Yeah.
We don't know. People just have this
theory
in the head to make themselves feel at peace, as far as like, he went to a better place, she went to a better place.
I think it's a mind thing though. I think it's because if people really sat here, like everybody, everybody literally sat here and thought about it, like, damn, we really don't know. Like, I feel like that'll bother a lot of people.
It would.
Imagine the little things that are being revealed to us in the media, which stuff we already knew, but they revealing it slowly but surely to people is because people can't handle certain things.
Right.
So it's like,
right. A lot of people, like you said, they can't deal with the fact that somebody gone, and they just like, they gone. Like, so them making up that like having the hell thing is just so like.
What do you think about that?
What you mean having the hell?
Yeah.
It's just a made up place. Like, if you ask me, not to be disrespectful to anybody's religion or anything, but it's like I compare it to like Santa Claus and like the boogeyman. It's just like, it's just a made up. It's just made up. The like mind control at the end of the day. Cause like you'll run into them old ladies, they'll be like, God don't like ugly, like you going to hell, woo, this and that. They just saying that so your ass can check yourself and like, cause you'll be like, damn, I don't want to go to hell. Let me do good. Like,
so you'll look at it as like you said, like a wake up call, like get it together, like get back on track.
That's basically like, and that's in my opinion, I feel like that's what it was designed for. To give people one for structure, like. Cause you know you don't want to go to hell because this bad place,
right.
The devil. You want to go to heaven, so you want to do good and be a good person, be a good individual, and this and that, so you can go to heaven. So that's why I like people who really walk by like the Bible and God and faith and religion. Like you gonna see, and it like some people be fucked up individuals, but they still say that like religious people. Like that's a whole nother topic we can.
You said some people.
Like, I'm talking about, like, as far as, like, the churches and the preachers and pastors and all that. Like, that's a whole nother topic.
That's a whole nother topic. Like, but that boils down to people being deceitful, malicious, and just straight up dead
taking
wrong.
Advantage of.
Dead wrong. Right? Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, if it was 100 motherfuckers like me that went to church, and like they wouldn't go for that shit. Like most of the like I said, it's a whole nother topic. Like most of the like on like if you sing First Sunday, like how he was, like a lot of that shit going on in churches though. Like
yeah, heck yeah.
But people so religious strong, like they don't even see that. Like they blinded by it.
But like you said, that's a whole nother topic. People are blinded by a lot of stuff. You'll be surprised. Walking chills, don't see nothing but what they want to see.
Deer in the headlights.
A deer in the headlights. I'm telling you. Well, I guess that sums up my interview with you. Thank you for coming on. I enjoyed you dropped some mean. Yeah. My God. Always a pleasure talking to you, and I just thank you.
No question.